After I gained my qualifications, I wanted to go abroad and just get different experiences, and I ended up in a school in Cambodia. And I found that because they haven't got all the technology and all the training we have, but I found that I was looking around thinking, how can I make this situation better all the time, and then just trying my best to try and make every situation better. There was no sort of health and safety, there was no safeguarding, and I did bring in certain things and try to make things better. Also there was a volunteer programme, and the volunteers, it wasn't very fluid from one volunteer to the next, so I produced some files to make that better, that transition. So it's just made me think, just be really reflective about what I'm doing and what everyone else is doing and how I can keep improving everything. When I got back from Cambodia, I thought about what to do next, and I still thought about going abroad again. So I just applied to some jobs abroad in China and Hong Kong, and heard back really quickly from a Hong Kong job. They were quite interested in the fact that I had this early years qualification. It was to be a nursery teacher in a kindergarten for 2-year-olds. So I think having my early childhood studies degree and my early years teacher status, that really helped me to get that job. So I did an interview and I got the job literally a few days later, I think I heard. A lot of the other people that had come to work in Hong Kong at the same time as me had qualified as primary school teachers, whereas the actual job was in a kindergarten, and I really felt like I had quite an advantage from them because I'd trained in the early years, and the early years teacher status had really made you think about all the areas of the children's development, and I don't think people that had done the primary teaching had thought about every aspect of development as much, so I think I was ahead there. Currently I'm lucky to be involved with a project with 2-year-olds in a socially disadvantaged area. The government's rolling out funding for 2-year-olds in disadvantaged areas, 15 hours funded placement a week. And I think it's really important for them to have that time with another group of children, and it's important for the parents. Some of the parents we've got talking about going to college now and getting some part-time work, and I think it's a good thing. Why I like working with the early years is because you really are working for them, you really are supporting them to do what is best for them. I really do feel like I'm helping them. I'm not trying to make them do anything, like it's really on their interests, what they're interested in. I work off that and try and help them develop the best way that I can. And I really like the freedom of it and how creative you can be in the early years with your teaching styles. I really enjoy that.